In an abject and absurd statement to deflect, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Benerjee has today essentially protested against the failures of her own government. She has protested against Chief Minister Mamata Benerjee. She has protested against Home Minister Mamata Benerjee. And the Trinamool Congress Chief Mamata Benerjee has also protested against the Bengal Health Minister, who is Mamata Benerjee. She has gone on a dharna against her own police. She has gone on a dharna against the Mamata government state machinery that has enabled the horrific crime against Abhaya. There is no other way to see it or say it. Mamata Benerjee and her misguided placard clique hit the streets today, demanding the death penalty for the rapist. She then went on and blamed Bam and Ram. In other words, the left and Lord Ram for the uprising in Bengal. Bam being a reference to the left, and I presume Ram is also a political reference to the BJP. Now, Mamata Benerjee, tell me, was it Bam and Ram that allowed the violent mob attack of 500 and 1,000 people day before night at the RG Kaur hospital, or was it your police? Was it Bam and Ram that allowed the whole emergency department of RG Kaur hospital that night, or was it your police? Was it Bam and Ram that allowed large swarms of mobsters into the trauma building and threatened nurses and doctors, or was it your police? Was it Bam and Ram, Mamata Benerjee, that allowed for the crime scene to be destroyed to rubble, or was it your police? Mamata Benerjee, please understand, please take a pause, please ingest that beyond the politics of this BJP versus left versus Trinamool, there is a life here. A life was taken in the most bone-chilling way. A life was snuffed out because of lawlessness and the bone-chilling crime against women in Bengal that you don't seem to have a solution for. A young qualified professional was wiped off the face of the earth while fulfilling her aspirations to be somebody, to be a doctor. Her family was broken with the last traces that they can never come to terms with. And there was an attempt made by your police allegedly to bribe the family into silence. Mamata Benerjee, pause for a moment and understand that this is not just a student protest, this is not just a doctor's protest. This is not just some political ping pong that once cosmetic dharna is going to change. India is awake against you. India is protesting against you, Mamata Benerjee. All of Bharat is protesting against you, Mamata Benerjee. You have no credibility. Like it was 12 years ago after Nirbhaya, Abhaya, Mamata Benerjee, is a national cause. You are being questioned across India. Accountability is a national demand, and that is exactly what even the Calcutta High Court called you out for today, Mamata Benerjee. Everybody is questioning you. The courts are questioning you. Civil society, people, doctors, everybody is questioning you. Even your allies in the India Alliance are questioning you. When they said that it was an absolute failure of the state machinery, the court, they spoke for all of India. We believe that the Bengal machinery has failed. You and the government run proxy between you and your nephew, Abhishek Banerjee, have ruined Bengal. From Sandesh Khali to this, when the court said that it was a sorry state of affairs in Bengal, the court spoke for all of India. When the court said that the law and order for which Mamata Benerjee is directly responsible, ladies and gentlemen, has failed, they spoke for all of India. And I say this particularly to Mamata Benerjee and to the weak indie partners like Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Vadra, who have commodified women's safety, who have politicized something as sacrosanct as fighting against the physical exploitation and sexual violation of women, to the extent that despite all the high jargon about upholding liberal thought and constitutional rights, there is not one demand from Robert Vadra or Priyanka Vadra for Mamata Benerjee's resignation. Not one candlelight protest by the Congress, not one letter to the Rashtrapati, to the President of India demanding president's rule in Bengal, nothing. In my view, these are just rent-a-cause politicians who roam around in their uppity clique that does not go beyond saying, oh, how unfortunate. while bringing it up at their wine and cheese events and dinner parties. And Mamata Benerjee, as your police begins to send a flurry of notices, we are told, to journalists, to commentators, you are threatening the media now, you are attacking the journalists. That is because you become desperate. You know you are going to lose power. You know everywhere across India people are protesting against you. You are threatening ordinary citizens who are raising their voice in person or on the streets or on social media. You are threatening to take legal action against people and journalists. Understand. Justice for Abhaya will be done. And in my view, anyone who is a spoke in the wheel against that campaign, ladies and gentlemen, will have to answer the people. Mamata Benerjee, that you have decided to be on the side of the political mafia and the criminal mafia. That was clear after Sandesh Khan. And if you need a few cues, have the tolerance to hear the protesting students, fellow Indians, medical bodies and Indians across the world who are protesting against what you have done to Bengal, against the so-called law and order machinery which has enabled in Bengal this level of lawlessness. Mamata Benerjee, if nothing, answer your conscience tonight.